What's on YouTube? It's PTT back at it with another Destiny video, and today guys we're going to have a little bit of a refresh on the King's Fall raid. Now I know the challenges have been out a little while. I never actually did a video when the challenges first came out because they kind of took me so long to actually do them. I didn't see the point in doing a video, but now the raids are coming back, they're in featured mode, the challenges are active, you can get adept things. I thought it was a really good point to actually do a video and yeah, hopefully help some of you guys out. So this isn't going to be a full King's through, learn the basics, learn the mechanics. This is just going to be a refresh on how to do the challenge modes. If you guys do need like a full-on guide, I suggest going and checking out the likes of Oryx. He always puts these guides up. They're bang on, they're pinpoint, they will help you out. But for the sake of this video, guys, let's jump into it. The very first challenge you're going to be coming up against in the King's Fall raid is the Warpriest. Now, the Warpriest is actually pretty simple. You need to get onto your platforms, and the challenge is making sure that nobody grabs the aura twice. So everyone on the fire team needs to grab an aura, you know, separately. You can't have the same person grab it multiple times. Now, this can be a little bit tricky if someone dies, but it is still doable down to the point that you lose 2, even 3 members of your fire team. But I wouldn't recommend it, okay? Definitely try staying alive. So yeah, that's the challenge mode, guys. Remember that whoever gets the aura is the last person on the plate. So as an example then, as you're seeing in the footage in the background, if Marv was to jump on his platform, then Monster was to jump on the middle, and then Hicks jumped onto his platform, Hicks would be the last person, he would get the aura. Now, if it was to come around in that exact same order again, Marv could jump on it first, Monster could jump on it second, but Hicks couldn't get on the plate last because it would give him the aura again. So MSM would have to do it. That is his partner on that side. And that's how you have to do it, guys. You go into your damage phase. You do constant damage to him. Then you end up hiding behind the rock so the Oculus doesn't kill you. And you simply rinse and repeat. Now, you should be able to do this in 2 runs. If you can't do it in 2 runs, then you will definitely do it in 3. Bear in mind, though, when you get his health low enough, you will have taken spawn. So definitely keep an eye on that. Now, I want to point out, guys, that you are seeing us using Sleeper Simulant. I would actually highly recommend that you use Black Spindle. It wasn't until we got onto Golgoroth we remembered how much more damage Spindle does over time compared to the Sleeper, okay? You get about 4, maybe 5 shots off if you're quick enough with your Spindle versus the 1 shot you're going to get off with your Sleeper. So definitely worth, if you want to do the damage quickly and get these challenge modes over as fast as possible, use the Spindle, use like the Quillam's Terminus or, you know, one of the raid heavies in your heavy slot. Just my personal recommendation. So there you go. That is the Warpriest challenge. Once you've killed him, you will get your loot as you see we do in the background, and you can move on. The next challenge you're going to come up against is Golgoroth. Now, Golgoroth can be an absolute bitch. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It takes a lot of coordination, and if someone dies, very similar to the Vault of Glass with Atheon challenge, you need to start again. Because the way the Golgoroth challenge works is everyone needs to capture his gaze. So the way in which we do this as a team, we designate everyone a number from 1 to 6. Obviously the first person is the person that's going to drop the bubble for us to do the damage to Golgoroth and take the first gaze. He's going to be keeping an eye on his timer while everyone else is in the puddle damaging Golgoroth. When it gets to 10 seconds, he's going to call out 10 seconds. Number 2 is then going to jump up onto the back platform. As you can see, he jumps up towards the bridge, takes the gaze because he can shoot Golgoroth on the back. From there, he's simply going to run a loop around. When he gets back towards the front, number 3 is going to take it, and then obviously number 4, number 5, and number 6. Now, it's important if you're number 6, like I am, you will see me doing it in the background. There's a lot of jumping around, okay? He sends like 3 waves of the balls towards you to kill you. Obviously, your team are going to help shoot them down because if they do hit you, it will kill you. So just get back to the front, jump from side to side to side to side to side to side. Now, what is worth remembering here, guys? Well, you've got to remember that you can get the unstable light. Your screen will kind of go green and blurry and funny, and you need to get out of the damaging bubble and get up away from your teammates, because if you get that and you're still stood next to them, you will blow them up, you will wipe them, and you don't want that. So yeah, again, refresh, guys. Challenge is everyone must take the gaze. You can see how we're running it in the background. That is honestly the best way I've ever found of doing it. Where there are several other methods, but the 1 orb method for damage and everyone getting up and jumping over the bridge and running a loop is definitely the easiest. Now, when it comes to damage, again, you could use Sleeper. I wouldn't recommend it. Spindle definitely helps you do more damage. We again tried the Sleepers first. Sleeper Simulant on a first damage phase took him to just below quarter of a health, whereas a 1 damage phase with the black spindles took him down to like half health. So it is definitely worth, again, rocking out your spindles and remembering that they are good for a reason. When you've done this and you get onto the final damage phase, again, you're going to have to remember you've got Taken. Now, we didn't have a Warlock with Stormcaller. If you have a Warlock with Stormcaller, this is super easy because he just goes Stormcaller, clearing the ads in the room. Instead, what we ended up doing was having a Titan put on the helmet of Saint 14 with a blinding bubble so that we could dip in and out of it, and all the Taken that spawn will obviously get blinded. You get one person, just quickly kill them off and then focus damage back to Golgoroth. And yeah, then you will have the challenge done, guys. From there then, we move on to Oryx. Now again, Oryx is a tough son of a bitch. If you've not done it before, it can... there are a few different mechanics here that can cause the team to wipe, but when you've maybe done it a couple of times and you've had a bit of practice and you get your mind back into it, it is fairly simple. So the Oryx challenge is that you need to kill him in one run. The way in which you do this is you detonate 16 blights or orbs, whatever you want to call them, at the same time. So how does this work? Well, Oryx is going to slam a plate. From there, obviously, everybody's going to jump up onto their plate in the right order. From there, the ogres are going to appear. Now, you need to kill those ogres in order as quickly as possible so that the blights or the orbs, whatever you want to call them, literally fall where the ogre's feet are. Now, personally, I use Sleeper Simulant for this, as you will see in the background. 1 sleeper shot, 1 sniper shot, along with my teammate doing the same, is enough to kill an ogre, and you simply move around through the bubble in the middle and kill off all of the ogres. The blights will drop. From there, it's back into the middle. Now, you need to make sure, guys, that you kill the knights, okay? You'll get like an eater knight spawn up. So, for example, say you're on platform 1. You obviously shoot across towards platform 2 to get the ogre, and obviously platform 2 shoots across to platform 1 to shoot their ogre. What you need to do is keep an eye over on the opposite sides to look out for the knights. Now, it's not as easy for me to show you this part because obviously I'm a Titan. I am in the middle. I'm not on a platform. But you will see us taking them out a couple of times here and there. You've got to make sure you take them knights out, guys, because if you don't, they will eat one of the bombs. And then obviously you've got 3 bombs instead of 4. You have to do an extra round because you need 16 to kill Oryx. But yeah, basically that is the challenge, guys. You simply rinse and repeat it. When you've killed off all of the ogres, Oryx slams, you shoot him in the chest. He staggers, you concentrate on killing ads. From there, you'll go in to kill the Echo. You kill the Echo, you come back out again, and you simply rinse and repeat. Oryx slams on a platform. You cycle around, killing all of your ogres. You get back into the middle. You take out the Eater Knights. You do the Echo again. And yeah, again, you just keep going and again and again and again until the 4th and final round when you have actually done 4 rotations. And each area where there is a bomb, there are 4, totaling 16. Then you have 4, 8, yeah, 16. 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah, it is, 16. So yeah, when you've got these 16 bombs, then you are going to have 1 designated person call out to your bombs. Now, you're going to head towards your bombs, but not get in them, okay? You just stand right on the outside of them. Obviously, this only requires 4 members of the team. The other 2 members of the team are in the middle, 1 constantly shooting Oryx, and the other clearing a few ads. Then you're going to hit into your bombs, okay? That's the whole team gets into their bombs. Keep an eye on the kill feed. Your name will come up 4 times that you have detonated a corrupted light or a blight, whatever it is, forgive me. You're going to detonate them. Then it's head back to the middle and pummel Oryx's chest with absolutely everything you had. Now, he will then go, bleh! And, you know, he will kind of fall back. You'll think he's got no health. Remember, guys, that he does have a little bit of health. He has that final stand in him. So turn your attention then back to the front of the room where you first start the Oryx encounter, where the light is. Oryx will come back up. Pummel him again with whatever you've got. If you've got tethers, heavy ammo, sniper, whatever you've got, just keep pummeling it into his chest. And eventually, you will kill him. He doesn't take too much killing when he's in this stage. It is kind of like his final stand. But, you know, it is worth noting, guys, that he does respawn again. I've seen too many teams get to that final bit and go, yeah, we've done it. Oh, shit, he's just wiped the whole team. So, yeah, concentrate on that, guys. Challenge done. That is the King's Fall challenge modes. Now, the good thing is there are 3 challenge modes through King's Fall, so plenty of time to earn loot and your ornaments to put on your armour. Now, I'm personally not a fan of any of the King's Fall raid weapons bar the Scout Rifle. The Void Scout Rifle is very good. It's basically a Void Vision of Confluence. It is the same archetype. It has fully auto. It's amazing. It's the only weapon I want. It's the only weapon I didn't get last night. So, yeah, definitely the only weapon worth having. I don't like the armour either from King's Fall, so I won't be wasting any ornaments. But what is worth noting, guys, as you're watching this, Quota, 390. Volta Class 390, they are active now. You can go back, you can run them, you can pick up the weapons, you can pick up the armour and apply the ornaments to them. Obviously the challenges aren't active, so you can't get the adept versions, but you can, you know, complete your armour sets, which is a pretty good thing. That is what I'm going to be aiming to do, and using my ornaments from King's Fall on those pieces of gear. Now again, guys, I said this wasn't a full breakdown for anyone who hasn't done King's Fall before. You may still be struggling a little bit and thinking, what the hell am I going to do? Watch the footage in the background. Hopefully it will help you. Hopefully for those guys that kind of know what you're doing but haven't run King's Fall for a while, this just serves as a refresher and you found it helpful. If you did, as always, smash the thumbs up button, drop a comment in the section down below. Unfortunately, this is a week, guys, I can't offer help to anyone because I'm away most of the week than I am home, but I will try my best to help over the weekend if I can. Now, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty more Destiny videos coming your way, and as always, Guardians, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.